Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. Alhamdulillah and congratulations to all of those who have successfully finished our Madina book 1. And inshallah we'll be embarking into the journey of Madina book 2. And basically we'll be just reinforcing all the concepts we learned, and we'll be learning some very interesting and very new concepts inshallah. So today's will be the class 1 on Madina book 2, and this will be lesson number 1, which will be lesson on inna. So what is inna? Inna is harfu tawqid wa nasbin. What does it mean? Because we know, we have learned about harf. It is a word which doesn't make any sense on its own, so it belongs to the category of particle. So what is tawqid? Tawqid means to emphasize, to stress the importance. Something which when you say inna, so you're giving a lot of stress to that sentence. And nasbin means inna will make a noun mansub. So we're going to learn in detail inshallah. So this is called a particle of emphasis and nasb, harf tawqid wa nasbin. So inna, it always comes and attaches to a jumlatul ismiya. So we know there are two types of jumla, jumlatul fa'liya and jumlatul ismiya. So inna will always come in jumlatul ismiya. So we know in jumlatul ismiya what we have is we have mubtada and we have khabar. Let me give an example of jumlatul ismiya. For example, if you see as-sayyaratu jamilatun. So here we have as-sayyaratu is a mubtada which you are very well aware of, and jamilatun is a khabar, one word which is marfu. Okay, so in jumlatul ismiya, mubtada is always marfu, it will have damma, and khabar, if it is one word, we know that it will have damma. So this is the normal sequence of jumlatul ismiya, where you have mubtada and khabar. So what happens when inna comes and attaches into jumlatul ismiya? So just see here what happens here. As-sayyarata, inna as-sayyarata jamilatun. So what happened here? That the damma, it changed into fatha. So whenever the inna comes, what happens to the noun? The mubtada, which was there in the jumlatul ismiya, that becomes a mansoob noun. So this is called harf nasbin, where the noun becomes mansoob and jamilatun remains jamilatun, it remains the khabar. So what is this word which has turned itself into a mansoob? It's called as ismu inna. So whenever you have inna, what we will have is, we will have what is called as ismu inna, which will always be mansoob, which means it will have fatha, ending with a fatha. And jamilatun is called khabar inna. Normally in jumlatul ismiya we have khabar. When inna comes, it becomes khabar of inna. So we know khabar, we've learned previously that there are khabar comes of 5 types. So all these 5 types will comes in along with inna as well. If it is one word, it will be nakira, that's indefinite. Then we have fragments, 2 types of fragments, which is jar majrur shibu jumla khabar and zarf shibu jumla khabar. And 4th type of khabar will be jumlatul fa'liya coming as a khabar, and the 5th type will be jumlatul ismiya coming as a khabar. So these will remain the same. The only thing what will change is the mubtada will be called ismu inna, and that will be mansoob. Let's take a very famous example, what we've learned. Just we say Allahu Ghafurur Rahimun. So what do we have here? We have Allah, the word Allah as mubtada, and we have Ghafurun Rahimun. Ghafurun is khabar, and Rahimun is also khabar number 2 for Allah Azza wa Jal. So here we have got Allahu, the word, the noun with the Dhamma. So now when we bring inna, so what happens? Allahu, the word Allahu will become Allah. Inna Allah Ghafur Rahimun. So the Ghafur Rahimun will remain same. So Inna Allah Ghafur Rahimun. So Allah is called Ismu Inna. So we got Inna, Harf Tawqeed wa Nasbin. And whenever there is Inna, what we're looking for? We're looking for Ismu Inna and we're looking for Khabar Inna. So what is Khabar Inna here? Is Ghafurun Rahimun, and Ismu Inna is always Mansoob and Ghafur Rahimun is Khabar Inna. So one more example just to understand this concept. We got Hamidun Talibun. So we've done this before in the previous lesson as well. Hamidun Talibun or Hamidun Tabibun. So Hamidun is Mubtada and Talibun is Khabar. So if we bring Inna, what will happen? Hamidun will become Mansoob. How will it become? It will be Hamidan, because Inna is a harfu Nasbin. And Tawqeed means it's emphasis. We're telling most definitely Hamid is a student, Talibun. So Ismu Inna Mansoob and Talibun is Khabar Inna. So this is what we look whenever we see Inna. So if we look at the Quran, the very famous, we'll be reading this plenty of time in our Salah. Wal Asr. So what do we read? Innal insana. So if you see here, it's a mansoob now. Now do we say Innal insana lafi khusr. So what do we have here? We have la. So this is another type of emphasis which we're going to learn later on, inshallah. This is why the scholar says that Arabic cannot be translated. The only thing what we read in Quranic translation is most definitely man is in loss. See, fi khusrin is jar majrur shibu jumla khabar, fi and khusrin. So it's a khabar for inna, and insana is ismu inna. But here we got a double emphasis which cannot be translated. Only if you understand Arabic, so we can understand the beauty and the impact what Allah Ta'ala is trying to say. So innal insana la fi khusrin. La is also another type of harf tawqeed which we'll learn later, inshallah. So one more is this innal munafiqina. See, munafiqina harfu nasbin. So most definitely munafiq fi darkil asfali. So fi is harf jar, ad-darki isim majroor, and what is al-asfali? So if you look at the noun here, starting with al, same noun ending, so this will be a naat. So how do we translate? We'll translate naat first and then man'ood. This is asfali is the lowest, darki is like a pit. So most definitely the munafiqeen will be in the lowest pit, minan nar, from of the fire. So this is how the inna makes a sentence a more powerful statement and a more emphasis on the statement, inshallah. So we've seen Inna Allah Ghafur Rahim. So inna, so then we have a harf, the noun which is a mansub. So if we change this noun into a pronoun, so what do we get? So instead of saying Allah, what do we say? If we say innahu, so innahu, so we can have a damir muttasil. Here this damir is mansub. Remember what we said in jar majrur, when there is a harf jar, then that hu, the same hu, will be majrur, okay, minhu, okay, whereas if it is innahu, that means it will be mansoob, it will be ismu inna mansoob. So it will be innahu ghafurur rahim. So we'll have read this in Quran many times, innahu ghafurur rahim. So here hu will be ismu inna mansoob, and again we're looking for a khabar inna. So similarly what we can do is we know the 14 pronouns, so we can attach all the 14 pronouns to inna and what we get is innahu, innahuma, innahum, innaha, innahuma, innahunna, innaka. Means innaka. So how many times we read in the Quran? Innaka antas samiul alim. See, innaka means you're telling, we're giving more emphasis, saying most definitely you, and again we say anta to give a double emphasis, which cannot be translated. Only if you understand, we can enjoy the beauty of this. Innaka antas samiul alim. So innakuma, innakum, innaki, innakuma, innakunna, inni. With inni is ya mutakallim, we can say either inni or innani and innana. So this is how we can attach pronouns to inna and be looking for isma inna, khabar inna. So this inna has got 5 sisters, which means they all will behave in a similar way how the inna has. That means it will have a isma inna and it will have a khabar inna and it will make a noun mansub. So what are the sisters? It's called sisters. It's called min akhwatu inna. These are called as min akhwatu inna. Is anna, ka anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. So these are the 5 sisters. Is inna, anna, ka anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. So what we are looking is these harfs as well. They will have ismu inna, or in case of ismu anna, it will have ismu anna, ismu ka anna, ismu layta, ismu lakinna, ismu la'alla, and that will be mansub. And they will have khabar inna, khabar anna, khabar ka anna, khabar layta, khabar lakinna, khabar la'alla. So let's practice this again. So inna, anna, ka anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. Do it again. Just do it with me. Inna, anna, ka anna, inna, anna, ka anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. These are the 6 particles which will make a noun mansub. So if we just practice la'alla, because this will be the noun which we'll be using in the lesson very shortly. So if we attach a noun to this as well, so how we will do this? The mir muttasil will be ismu la'alla mansub. This will be la'allahu, la'allahuma, la'allahum, la'allaha. La'alla means it has 2 meanings. La'alla has 2 meanings. One is called hope and the other is fear. So in lesson number 1, what we'll be doing is the meaning of hope. La'alla means hope. So normally if you say kaifa haluk, la'allaka bi khair, I hope you are well. So la'alla. So la'allahunna, la'allaka, la'allakuma, la'allakum, la'allaki, la'allakuma, la'allakunna, la'alli, la'allana. So these are the 14 pronouns which can be attached. It can attach to all the 6 inna, min akhwatu inna, all of those, inna, anna, ka anna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. So inshallah we'll end this lesson today here and we'll practice, and in the next video we'll be doing some more concepts and we'll be going into the main lesson from Madina book 1 inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi